Hi, thanks for tuning in again this week. As promised, we spent a fair bit of time in the central Queensland town of Blackall. Once we leave Blackall, we then make our way down the Landsborough Highway towards Charleville. We'll go through Charleville, Cunnamulla, and then we just get inside the border to a little town called Enngonia. At this stage, we've spent more than 5,000 kilometres on the road and more than 2 or close to 3 full days in the saddle.
Okay, we are at Blackall, I'm not sure, Blackall, and we're at the wool scour, which is the only steam-operated wool cleaning facility, if I have that correct, in Australia. It's very historic, been here a long time, and we're about to go and do a tour. Lovely grounds, it's nice and quiet, not too many people here. It's a beautiful day. Craig's just locking up the helmets on the bike, and we're off to check out the wool scour. There we go.
Throughout the history of the wool industry, our pioneers have used various methods to clean wool, including hand washing in tubs and scouring. At the height of the Industrial Revolution in the late 1890s, the method of wool scouring evolved when steam power was used in the scouring process. Our host Scott took us on a great journey, starting outside and working within. Now obviously we're scouring this heat, and there was boilers, and the boilers obviously used a lot of timber which was sought nearby on trolley cars that you can see here. The wool scour operated in a working shearing shed. Obviously the shearing was seasonal, but Scott told us that the wool scouring was all year round. So the farmers could choose to either have their wool cleaned and get a better price, but then pay for the scouring, or to not have it cleaned.
Put the whole bale of wood in there, and then the fingers will break it up, and then the bottom of the top here and a big layer, and the additional harrow will pick it up and feed it into the pot. The main harrow will pull it down through the top with the boiling water and steam, and in the end, the harrows will pick it up again and the conveyor.
Cleaning the wool was hot, dirty work, and it was quite dangerous. You can see it's quite open and not very well guarded as the wool passed through various sections before it was cleaned and steamed and dried. And Scott told us that people had to get in there and clean it out, but not shut the machines down. So obviously they had quite a few injuries along the way over the years. The final stage of the process was the dryer, and this used to get quite clogged up with bits and pieces of wool, and they'd pay kids to go in there and clean it out on a Sunday morning.
Here we are in Blackall. I don't know, 6:30 in the morning. We like to get up early, but we were up early because some truck was outside beeping for about half an hour. It's very quiet in Blackall, isn't it? Not
It's a quiet little town,
except for the truck. There goes our noisy culprit. He's off. So what have we got to say about Blackall?
Well, it's a nice little town.
Yeah.
It's very quiet. I think it's like a lot of Queensland towns. It's barely hanging on, but it has got a couple of heat sinks. Like it's got a big hospital, got the wool scouring museum, which was excellent.
Yes, we really enjoyed that.
It's really worth a visit. They really take you through a lifestyle and a process that's long been lost to history, and they're trying to make sure people know about it.
It was great, wasn't it?
It was great. And the guy that ran it took us a guy called Scott.
Very informative.
He was excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is definitely a pretty place, nice people, but it's typical of a lot of these towns. It's a bit sad in a lot of ways because there's a lot of closed shops and things like that.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's sort of on the edge. I think it'll be okay, but you wonder what people can do to make it a bit more assured that the town will survive.
Yeah. They have got a series of art sculptures here around the place. And of course I haven't brought them out with me, but they're all planted in all the streets all around. I saw a few yesterday that were pretty cool. We might go find one.
I think it's a bit of a BW or road train transition point
Yeah,
too.
it does look like that, yes.
So there's a fair few of them.
Yeah, very much. So we'll go and see if we can find a few of the sculptures and we'll show you those. We've just stopped at Tambo and we're at Mary and Martha's Coffee House. It's a very pretty little stop. Beautiful. They've just set up. Look at that. You can sit out in the garden. I didn't even realise that. In the veranda. What's the verdict?
Very good. Excellent.
Excellent coffee. Looks good.
This impressive giant ant sculpture in Augathello was constructed to attract tourists to almost a forgotten town. Its inspiration originated from a local football club famous in the 1960s for its aggressiveness on the field, just like meat ants.
We're in Charleville, got in yesterday afternoon, very kindly let us in a bit early. It's a bit of a ride, not too bad yesterday, but a lot of straight, flat roads again. So, and I think we have more of that today because we're heading on today back into New South Wales. So I'm just going to go for a bit of a walk and see what's around. I know that there's a secret World War II site out here, so we'll go and have a look at that. And the Cosmos Centre. And the airport's out here as well. So I can't fly the drone. Keep stopping in places near an airport where I can't fly the drone, and I need to practice. But anyway, so we'll go for a little bit of a walk. Sun's just come up about 10-15 minutes ago. It's beautiful. The only thing missing is the coffee. So let's go and find out what we can see. Here we go. So in the 1990 flood of Charleville, they were evacuated here to the airport site. 2,300 locals were evacuated. They had 18 helicopters, 800 relief workers, and 1,800 meals in one day. There you go. Let's get across this cattle grid. Well, Skippy and his mates have skipped off into the bush.
All right, at Charleville on Friday the 15th, it must be, of September.
Oh, I think it's Ellie's birthday today.
Oh, lovely. Happy birthday, Ellie.
Happy birthday, Ellie. I know it's soon. I think it's today.
And just been for a nice run around the whole airfield here, or the roads around the airfield, where there's the Flying Doctor base, there's a Cosmos Centre and a few other things. Plenty of kangaroos feeding. Quite cool, but very pleasant. And yeah, Charleville's been very nice. Quick stopover.
Had to walk into town for dinner.
Okay, ciao.
Quick stop at the border of Queensland and New South Wales. All the flies are back. So there we are. And the bugs, basically got all the bugs off. It's pretty warm, it's about 32 degrees. There we go. Cobar is our next, oh no, tomorrow we're heading to Cobar. Today we're going to Enngonia, which is about another 30k, and we're there for the day. Okay, we just thought we'd show you our little stay tonight. The Oasis pub in Enngonia.
I think we have to go through this, sweetie.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, I think they shut the gate here.
Oh, okay. Craig's bike's tucked away. Okay. Here's the key. The outdoor bar.
That's great.
It's about 3 rooms here, and one of them is our house. 5 rooms. Let's see.
Yeah, we're in New South Wales, and it's a little town. They reckon it's about, about 80 people here, and it's very quiet. The hotel here, the Oasis Hotel, the people that own it are just fantastic, and we're just chilling out, having a beer. Pub room, $85. It's excellent, isn't it?
It is very good.
So we're going to have a pub meal tonight. Looking forward to that. Had a run today, so I feel like I can have a beer.
Well, that's a wrap for this week. Too much fun and too little time. If you do get a chance, make sure you get to Blackall and visit that wool scour. We didn't do it justice. It's a great spot and they're wonderful people. Next week, we venture into the top end of New South Wales and visit a few places, including this beautiful oasis in Cobar. And of course, a mine, which is what Cobar is famous for. See you soon.